close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The BEST Award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Let us pray. Gracious God and Heavenly Father, we give you praise and glory. We thank you for this beautiful night. We thank you for your creative handiwork that we see in the beautiful fall colors around. And we thank you now for this game which is about to be played. Lord, we thank you for both teams. We thank you for the traveling mercies that you grant in Anderson County to us tonight. We pray that you would grant the same to them as they return home. Father, we're reminded that the Apostle Paul told the believers in Corinth to run to win. And so we pray tonight for both of these teams that they would run and play to win tonight. May the best team win, and may we be entertained, and may we return praise to you, for it is in Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Hi, I'm Emma Dolworth, and I'm number 14, and I'm the goalkeeper. I'm Clark Officer. I'm a junior at Livingston Academy. I play number 2 for the girls soccer team, and I am a left back.
Hi, my name is Jasmine West. I'm number 7. I play right midfielder at Livingston Academy.
Hi, my name is Sienna Milligan. I'm a junior, and my number is 12, and I play a holding mid for Livingston Academy Soccer.
My name is Ella Copeland. I'm a sophomore. I'm number 4, and I play attacking mid.
Hi, my name is Sarah Howard. I'm a right back for Livingston Academy Wildcats. I'm number 9. My name's Ellie Watt. I'm number 16. I'm a junior, and I play holding mid.
Hello, my name is Ella Tripp. My number is 19. I'm a junior, and I play striker at Livingston Academy Soccer.
My name is Lauren Story. I'm number 10. I'm a freshman and I play center back.
Hi, my name is Claire Beatty. I'm number 22. I played all 4 years of high school soccer, and I'm a defender.
Hi, I'm Melissa Chaffin, number 23. I'm a senior, and I play holding mid.
I'm Mahela Parsons. I'm in 10th grade. I play a center back, and I'm number 21. I'm Mahela Parsons. I'm in 10th grade. I play center back, and I'm number 21.
Hi, I'm Eliza Hammock. I'm number 5. I'm a junior, and I play stopper. Hi, I'm Macy Arnold. I'm a senior at Livingston Academy, and I'm the manager.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Ledbetter. I'm number 17. I'm a sophomore, and I play right outside mid for LA Soccer.
Hi, I'm Reagan Choate. I play left outside mid. I'm number 15, and I'm a freshman.
I'm Taryn Childers. I'm a sophomore here at Livingston Academy. I'm number 8, and I play striker. I'm Mallory Lindsay, a sophomore at Livingston Academy. I play right outside mid, and number 13.
Hi, I'm Emily Copeland. I'm a senior. I play center attacking mid, and I'm number 6.
I'm Tara Hines. I'm number 3. I'm a freshman at Livingston Academy, and I play left outside mid.
Hi, my name's Katie Beeson. I'm a freshman. I'm number 18, and I play center back.
Hi, I'm Liz Scarlett. I'm a senior at Livingston Academy. I'm number 26, and I play defense on the girls' soccer team. Hi, my name is Carly Linder, and I'm a sophomore at Livingston Academy, and I play center back, and I'm number 25.
Hi, I'm Rachel Long, and I'm a senior at Livingston Academy. I am number 24, and I play holding mid.
Hey, I'm Avery Chaffin. I'm a senior at Livingston Academy. I'm number 27. I play holding mid.
Hi, I'm Kaylee Pryor. I'm number 20. I'm a junior, and I play attacking mid. Hi, I'm Laney Bowers. I'm a sophomore. I'm number 11, and I'm a goalie.
Welcome into the Livingston Academy Lady Wildcat soccer field as we get ready tonight for Livingston Academy and Anderson County in the Region 3 AA Championship. Phil Marshall along with Craig Cantrell with you for the matchup tonight, and these two are pretty familiar foes. They've already played once this season. Livingston got the win 3-2 up in Anderson County, but it was 3-0. Anderson County got a couple of goals late, so that might be a little misleading, that 3-2 score, but this is a very quality Anderson County soccer team coming out here tonight, Phil.
They really are, and I got to travel to that game, and I was looking back at Livingston Academy's schedule this year. Right now, they're 17-1. Only 3 games during the whole season was there a 1-goal differential, and this was one of the games. 3-2 in the previous meeting back on September 8th.
I was thinking while you were talking about that, there was not many games this Livingston team gave up more than 1 goal, was there?
No, there really wasn't. And the other 1 differential goal games were Cookville, lost 1-2, the only loss on the schedule, and then back to Concord Christian in the Smoky Mountain Cup. They won that game 2-1. So this is only 3 games with a 1-goal differential.
Tara Hines looking to attack here against this Anderson County defense where they have pulled 8 players back there to defend against the Lady Wildcats. I'm not sure if we got the starting lineup for these two teams. We'll give it to you quickly. For Anderson County, the goalkeeper is number 1, Emily Martin. Number 3, Brayley Hall. Number 4, Renee Wilson. Number 6, Carolyn Sperling. As the corner kick going to be headed away by the defense of Anderson County. Childers will come up with it in front of the goal. She'll try to spin back free, but Anderson County will take it away there with the steal. Megan Schock. Right, that's not 13, that's 15. Elizabeth Troina with the steal, but taken right back by Tara Hines. Number 8, Olivia Madron. Number 15, Elizabeth Troina. Number 22, Victoria Laster. Number 23, Emma Leander. Number 27, Zoe Rose. Number 31, Halen Willis. And number 32, Raylan Dixon. For Livingston Academy, they will start like this. Number 2, Clark Officer. Number 3, Tara Hines. Number 4, Ella Copeland. Number 7, Jasmine West. Number 8, Taryn Childers. Number 9, Selah Howard. Number 10, Lauren Story. Number 12, Sienna Milligan. Also, number 18, Katie Beeson. Number 27, Avery Chaffin. And the goalkeeper, Emma Dulworth, for the Lady Wildcats. As we're underway, Anderson County dressed in the all-white. The Lady Mavericks from up in Anderson County, just a little northwest of Knoxville. As they look to attack here, Chaffin will play it away. playing here at Livingston Academy. As Phil was talking about, these two teams played up in Anderson County. They had a 3-2 game up there. And this is a very athletic Anderson County team, a very aggressive Anderson County team as they pull 6 players down to their attacking end. And you haven't seen that too much against this Livingston Academy defense.
Yeah, but I think they realize after playing them earlier in the year, they're going to have to put some points on the board. And there's a shot, first shot of the game.
Taken by Zoe Rose for Anderson County. Emma Dulworth with the stop there for the Lady Wildcats. She came up with a spectacular save on a penalty kick on Tuesday night in the region semifinals against Kingston that you just don't see goalies make too often. It was one of the best goalkeeper plays I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, I think it was really, and both the goalkeepers at the last game on Tuesday night did a phenomenal job. At Livingston Academy was firing all game. They had 24 shots on goal, if I remember correctly, from Tuesday night. Ended up
Hines
with
looking to attack. The goalie going to come out. Martin will play it and will take away that drive by Hines. Go ahead, Dan.
That's okay. We were really shooting a lot. Livingston Academy really getting the ball on frame. They've worked on that a lot this season. You know, if you shoot it wild, it doesn't have a chance to go in. But when you put shot on goal, it's on frame. It would have gone in had nobody stopped it. 24 shots on goal. They may need to get that tonight to get some points on the board.
This Anderson County team, pretty talented team as they come in here tonight with a chance to move into the sectional round of play. Both these teams have guaranteed themselves a spot in the sectional, and the winner of this game will host the sectional on Saturday night. The loser will be on the road down in Chattanooga. So you want to kind of help yourself tonight. If you can get the win tonight, then you don't have to go on the road, and that means so much in this in postseason play.
Yeah, it really does. And the two teams playing tonight down south of us are East Hamilton and Signal Mountain. So we'll see who plays who at the end of the night, see who wins that contest, and we'll see who wins this one. We'll let you know at the end of the game.
Rayleigh Hall plays this one in as she will throw in again over on the far side as it went out of bounds off Livingston once again, as she'll play it in. Well, the big difference tonight and Tuesday night, it was bitter cold on Tuesday night, about a 10-degree temperature difference. Plus, you look at the flags over there, there's no wind tonight. That's going to make it a much more pleasant night for these girls out there playing. Long pass up ahead, 52 where it was 42 the other night. So that's a big change as it'll be Chaffin trying to run it down. Getting to it, though, is going to be Troina. Troina, the long pass ahead on a pretty crossover. Leander making a move on this near side. Leander has it knocked away by Beeson. Played off the feet of Beeson and out of bounds. But those two battling over here. Leander tried that crossover. Beeson just wouldn't let it go and made a good stop. Throw in coming here for Troina as she'll play it in on this near side. Knocked away by Sienna Milligan back there, the captain tonight for the Lady Wildcats. Milligan with control once again. There's a shot toward the post, and a great save by Emma Dulworth. Tried to get in that top corner. The leaping effort by Dulworth will stop that almost sure goal by Zoe Rose, but a great stop again by Dulworth.
Well, she was in the upper right corner, that 90%. I'd say that 95% up in that corner. Dulworth stretched it completely out and just barely went below the bar there, the 8-foot bar, and that was very similar to her goal save on Tuesday night, other than she was having to come wide. That one she was really have to get tall and make sure it didn't sneak into that corner.
That's where it really helps to be at about 5'10", 5'11", like Dulworth is, and she's pretty athletic, able to get up and go get that one as they're going to kick it back out of bounds over on the far side. So a throw in coming again here for Sienna Milligan for the Lady Wildcats. Plays it in to Copeland, trying to go to West over on that far side, but Anderson County just plays it right back out of bounds over in the tall weeds out of bounds over on that far side.
They really played that one out of bounds, right? They cleared the fence.
Milligan to throw in once again. Milligan trying to hit Childers Hines between a couple of defenders. That one goes off West. Anderson County will get control as they look to attack on this pass up the field. Howard, though, will play it back toward the Anderson County goal. Chaffin now double-teamed, has it kicked away by Anderson County. Milligan will get control here at midfield. Milligan works it left side to Hines as she'll see it rolled out of bounds. Touch last by Livingston, though, so it did go off Anderson County, so a throw in here for Avery Chaffin.
It's such an important position back there with Sienna Milligan and the holding midfielder. So we talked about that Tuesday night. She's ahead of the defense, behind the offense, and she's kind of plugging that hole. And that ball will drop in there a lot of times, and you can see where she'll settle it. She settles the ball better or as well as anybody on the team. as far as getting it back on the ground with her feet or her body.
Quick move by Hines there to spin away from a defender, but can't shake free. Now Chaffin battling down there with Anderson County. They'll roll it up near midfield to Milligan. Milligan with the pass down toward the goal line. Deflected away, though, by Anderson County. Played out there by Raylan Dixon, and now controlled by Beeson over here near the midfield line. It'll roll over now to West, who gets control over on the far side. Jasmine has it knocked away, but Copeland will get to it for the Lady Wildcats. Now Childers breaking toward the goal. Childers will take the shot. Childers will score the goal. The goalie came out. Martin tried to challenge Taryn Childers. She made her pay. Put the biscuit in the basket to give Livingston the early lead at 1-0 with 32-31 to play here in the first quarter. Let's take a moment to thank our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. Livingston Regional Hospital, Lucky Red Stables, Oakley Equipment Rental, Wascon Incorporated, State Farm Insurance, Phil Marshall, Willow Grove Marina, Livingston Family Healthcare, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Puckett's Family Dentistry, Overton County News, W&O Construction, R&M Family Pharmacy, E.B. Gray Jewelry, First Church, Farmers Insurance, Rick Savage, Maynard's Automotive, Livingston Dairy Queen, Hall Funeral Home, Bullseye Security, Exit Realty, Midstate Construction, and Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands. Also, the broadcast fees for the live stream paid for tonight by Wascon Incorporated to make it possible to be able to carry these games to you. And what a goal there by Taryn Childers. You're going to break it down. The pass made it happen when it led her just at the right moment. She's able to get to it and to go one-on-one. Got Martin out from the goal, and there's just no chance when Childers pulls them that far out.
Oh, yeah, and there was 4, as we're looking now, the 4 defensive linemen back there for Anderson County. And when that ball was kicked, she outran all 4. And then the keeper come out. Boy, that was a mistake. If you're going to do it, don't do it against Taryn Childers, because she's going to, 1, is she fast, and 2, she can place the ball where she wants it to go.
Here she's got it again. Childers working on the defensive end now with the ball for the Lady Wildcats. She'll leave it there. Oh, they did call a penalty there on Anderson County as Selah Howard will step up to take this push foul against the Lady Mavericks. The mascot, a Maverick steer. You don't see that too much around Tennessee, but Howard will take this foul kick. It's going to be played by Childers off a couple of defenders. Now Milligan with a long pass ahead. Hines has got a chance to get to this one. Hines looking to attack. Played away by the Anderson County defense. Hines will try to chase it down. Now makes a pass in the middle. Tried to get to Copeland. Knocked away, though, by Anderson County as they'll play it away from the goal. Rolling in front of that goal very dangerously that time as Chaffin will work it up to Childers. Now Copeland, a lot of contact there between Copeland and Victoria Laster. It comes away to Milligan, who'll take the long shot, but right at Martin, who'll make the stop for Anderson County. That one just hit directly at Emily Martin from about 35 yards out, so not much that could be done with that one except Martin coming up and getting the stop. Laster now with the long pass ahead, knocked away, though, by Beeson, controlled by Milligan. Milligan goes in the middle now, trying to get to Copeland. Now here's a long pass ahead. They're trying to run out with Leander, but Emma Dolworth going to come out and get that one for the Lady Wildcats.
Boy, she really came out top of the box. You could see her looking down where the line was. You could see where the linesman on the side was watching her. Good to get her to come out early. You don't want to get that burst like Taryn did on the other end. Anderson County does have some speed up front, so something to watch tonight.
West on the far side, battling over there with Laster. And it goes out of bounds. Who did it go off of? It went off Livingston Academy. So the throw in by Laster, going to play it over right in front of Coach David Sadler and the Livingston Academy coaching staff over on that far side. As official there slowing things down. And a foul going to be called. No, it's a throw in here for Anderson County as they'll play it in. Knocked away over there by Livingston. As it will be Chaffin to play this one long. Again, those 4 defenders back is just very difficult to get anybody behind that Anderson County back line of defense right now.
You're going to have some speed through there or get the ball through there anyway so you don't get in that offsides position. They'll keep working it because both teams are squeezing the defense up, trying to not let the offense sneak down to the goal.
We played 10 minutes here in Livingston, this region championship game. Livingston leading by a score of 1-0. Chaffin works it offensive field. Chaffin has it knocked away. Anderson County's defense going to take it all the way upfield. As there, Katie Beeson will get to it, then plays it off of Anderson County out of bounds as it goes off of Emma Leander. And to throw in here for Avery Chaffin for the Lady Wildcats.
Got a sub coming in on the far side. Looks like we've got Tara Hines going out.
Mallory Lindsay going to check in for the Lady Wildcats, replacing Hines. We talked about in the region semifinals how they move those midfielders in and out pretty consistently and keep them really fresh.
Yeah, and that's good because that's your workhorse of the field. They're usually playing top of the box, top of the box. They've got a lot of territory to cover, so if anybody gets winded or run out of steam, it could be your midfielders.
Off of Laster, out of bounds that time. It'll go to Livingston Academy. Katie Beeson with a good stop down on the defensive end for Livingston. Looks like she took an elbow right in the belly as she was able to make that stop. Now Clark Officer will play that one away, but popped into the air by Anderson County. Chaffin trying to get to it. It will be Officer stepping into battle with Laster. Laster comes away with it. Makes the pass now to Leander. Leander looking to attack. Beeson tried to cut her off. Knocked away by Dulworth.
Wow.
Another save by Emma Dulworth. We talked about it. If it's up high, if you can just bat it up over the top of the crossbar, you make that save, but they do get a corner kick. But another good stop by Emma Dulworth, and a little help on the defensive end as well from her field players.
Well, that's exactly in the same spot. Upper right-hand corner, just in the very top. I'm going to call it the 98%. I mean, that girl is just fired and aimed right in that spot, and Emma was right there. Awesome stop. Awesome kick.
The ball was knocked over the crossbar, so they're looking for one as they'll have to go back behind the goal to get it. Dixon will go get it herself and will set up for the corner kick. They pulled 6 players lined up at the top left corner. If you're Emma Dulworth, the top left corner of the goal box, she's going to take it field side with the right foot is Dixon. Dixon will make the pass into the box. It bounces around. The ball is free. Bounces back out to Anderson County. They'll get control over on this near side as it goes off Leander and out of bounds. It did go off Livingston. It did. Another corner kick coming up here for the Lady Mavericks. We'll change this one up. They pulled 9 players up into the offensive field. Now they bring only 8 with a different alignment here for Anderson County. This may be one of those kind of trick plays like we saw the other night from Livingston Academy.
Yep, watch the first one touch it. Once she touches it, it's live.
They're going to back Livingston up as they were too close.
There you go, it's live.
First touch. Laster with the pass. Chaffin will knock it away as they tried to get it to Zoe Rose, but Chaffin there to knock it away off Rose and out of bounds. So the save by Dulworth did its job. It stopped the initial goal attempt and then stopped a couple of corner kicks. So that's a good set of defense there by the Lady Wildcats.
Really was. And then the corner kick, they were trying to just bring it out just far enough off the goal line so they got a better angle to take the shot, and hopefully the defense doesn't collapse on them is kind of the thought of that play there. But Livingston, they do it themselves, so they knew what was happening.
West with control for Livingston. Now tried to get the ball to Childers. Anderson County will knock it away. It'll roll up near midfield off the foot of Milligan. Now looking to attack is going to be Leander. A little contact there between Leander and Milligan. Leander going to play it to the sideline as it's getting physical already between those midfielders. Leander and Milligan both very aggressive. Laster for Anderson County also. Selah Howard for Livingston likes to be aggressive, and that's just kind of the way it is this time of year with that aggressive play coming out in the postseason.
And I think both these teams are going to remember that September 8th meeting. Milligan got very physical in the game with another player. So did Selah Howard. A lot of them really mixed it up in there, and I'm sure they're matched up with the same player from Anderson County. I'm sure they remember each other, so we'll see how it plays out.
Brayley Hall to throw in over on the far side, or did it go off? It went off Anderson County, so a throw in here for Livingston as the Lady Wildcats will take it over there, with Milligan making the throw in to Childers. Childers back to Milligan, who will wind up. She'll take the kick, headed away right at the top of the box by Anderson County. Bounces out, though, to Chaffin. Chaffin will take the shot with the left foot off the top of the crossbar and played by Martin. Oh, that was close as she played it right off the crossbar. Another 1.5 inches. That probably spins in, but that was a great look by Avery Chaffin.
Wow, that's the most heat I've seen her put on one this year. Usually she kind of gives us that rainbow shot and tries to drop it in the back, but that was a line drive. That was hard.
Childers with the pass to Lindsay breaking on this near side. Lindsay with the left foot. The goalie will come out, but it's played away. It's now free there at the near post and out of bounds. Who knocked it out will it be Anderson County with possession as Lindsay making that attack. Emily Martin coming out. One of her defenders in front of her cut in front to knock it away, and it almost caused some problems for Anderson County.
Yeah, you had 4 of them bunched up right in the same spot trying to stop that ball, and sometimes that can be bad because they'll lose track and assume somebody else has it, but they stopped it. Good job by Anderson County really packing the front of the box. Actually, the front of the goal.
Dixon plays that one out of there, but kicks it right out of bounds. So a throw in here for Livingston as Milligan will take it to Childers on the far side. Childers battling over there. Pretty good defensive play over there by Anderson County. Number 27, Zoe Rose, there to knock it away. Another throw in here to Childers. Childers will have it knocked away. That was Copeland with it over there for the Lady Wildcats. Ella Copeland playing that one. Now the ball headed away by Anderson County. They'll play it upfield where they'll try to make the stop but can't do so. Milligan now will play it to Chaffin. Chaffin has it knocked away. It'll roll to the Anderson County defense, though, as they've got so many backed up there. Now Katie Beeson will chase this one down here on the near side. She'll make the pass over to Howard. Howard controlling for the Lady Wildcats. That wasn't Beeson. That was Lauren Story with the play there for Livingston Academy. And again, a throw in here for Anderson County as Brayley Hall will take this one.
Very good turn by Lauren Story back there to get the ball away from the charging offense of Anderson County and getting it, swinging it over to Selah Howard. They're working really well together back there.
Well, there's battling out there now as Story takes that one away from Emma Leander. Ball is loose, and Jasmine West comes up with it. West with the pass ahead, has it knocked away by Anderson County and played out of bounds by Zoe Rose. So a throw in here for Livingston as Milligan will step out to take it. We're almost halfway through this first half with Livingston leading by a score of 1-0. Milligan plays it down the far side, trying to chase it down over there is Livingston Academy's Taryn Childers. 3 goals in the opening round of this region tournament against Kingston the other night. One of 3 players to score in that matchup. They got 3 goals off of penalty kicks, and you don't see that too often in high school soccer. Here's a shot taken by Lindsay as it goes wide to the left. But those penalty kicks, we've done, 5 or 6 games before the postseason? I don't think we saw a penalty kick, and we saw 3 on Tuesday night.
Yeah, I was going to say, sometimes you'll go through an entire season and your team will not get 3 penalty kicks the entire season. And then we actually saw 4 because Kingston actually had a penalty shot that Emma Dolworth had stopped. So we had a game where 4 penalty kicks in one game. That's very unusual.
West with it on the far side. Splits a couple of defenders. Winds up with the right foot. Knocked away. West got it back. That left foot shot blocked away by Anderson County. But Jasmine West sticking with it, making that defense work. As now Beeson over on the far side will have that pass taken away. Howard will, no, it's going to be Milligan stepping up to take control, but it goes out of bounds off Anderson County. So a quick throw in.
Little throwing. Little
hand
pushing.
to the face there by Anderson County.
Yes, 31. Haylin Willis and Milligan going at it already over there. That was right in front of the bench. I think the coaches are, we play on.
Yep, they just back them up. Call it inadvertent. Is now over on the far side. The Anderson County player goes down. It's going to be out of bounds off them as Jasmine West over there getting into a little contact with Anderson County as Rose to take that penalty against Livingston. So it was a foul against the Lady Wildcats as the Anderson County player knocked to the ground. Howard heads that one up in the air. Going to be played by Copeland. Headed away by Anderson County and out of bounds. West going to take this throw in for the Lady Wildcats to play it quickly. Plays it to Copeland. Copeland has that one knocked away, but West will get to it for Livingston. West around a couple of defenders. That one's out of bounds off Anderson County. No, it's off Livingston as he pointed one way, then changed his mind. So it's a throw in here for the Lady Mavericks, and that one out of bounds off Anderson County. And now they'll let a sub get in once again for Livingston as Tara Hines checking back in. Jasmine West going to sit down. The throw in here for Sienna Milligan.
While we were talking about subs, we were looking at the lineup there for Anderson County early in the game. They 16 players on the roster, and 11 on the field. Only gives you 5 subs, where you've got 25 or 26 for Livingston Academy. They got 2 squads plus available on the Livingston Academy bench. So we'll see how that plays going deep into it. With somebody getting tired or hopefully nobody gets hurt. You don't want to see that on either side.
Anderson County looking to attack here as that's good hustle right there by Emma Leander. And we talk about that run, the effort that you put into it when it rolls out of bounds. That's just like somebody kicking it away. That frustration's got to set in a little bit because she was giving everything she had to try to get to that ball.
Yeah, she's one of the ones up front to watch. A lot of speed. And I believe we had a lot of speed out of 15 for Anderson County, too, from the previous game that I was watching, Elizabeth Royna.
Anderson County with control. They'll Pass to midfield. They'll get control, but that one kind of off the top of the foot. Going to be played away by Beeson. There to get to it. It's going to be Copeland. Has it taken away by Laster. Laster now working on the defensive end. Will make that pass ahead. Laster wearing gloves. You don't see that too much on the soccer field in high school, but she's wearing those gloves as she'll back it back up now. That one taken away by Childers. Childers looking to attack, trying to turn defense into offense, but it's going to be kicked away by Anderson County. They take Childers to the ground. No call coming. The play made by number 4, Renee Wilson, and a throw in here for Avery Chaffin for Livingston Academy.
Well, Taryn Childers had turned the speed on too when she sure turned that corner there, even though she got the ball taken away from her. But when she kicks it in, she goes.
Laster, a long pass ahead, trying to get
foot race
to Leander, and Dolworth will come out and make the stop. Leander making that back line run. Howard a step in front of her. Would have been hard to have done anything with Howard there waiting on her, but Dolworth comes out to shut it down and make the play out of the goal for Livingston Academy.
Yeah, and you had 2 defenders back there, in essence, running a screen, trying to get between the ball and the goalkeeper there for Livingston Academy.
They look to attack again. They're behind the defense this time. Dolworth coming out, diving and getting to it for the Lady Wildcats. Emma Dolworth, I'm becoming a fan. Phil, she can play, and Anderson County's got a player shaken up. I think they may have caught Emma Dolworth going through there and hit the floor or hit the ground hard. That's number 23 that's slow to get up, Emma Leander, but she is walking, but she's walking very gingerly. She did hit the ground pretty hard.
Oh, yeah, she went right over the top of Emma Dolworth. And once again, we've talked about it before. Once the keeper has the ball, they will protect the keeper. So she's got to go over the top and make sure she doesn't kick them. Obviously, it'd be a blatant foul. Could get a yellow card for that. So they know if they beat you to it, you're just going to have to take the dive or make the jump and come back down.
Copeland will back it back out to Chaffin with it now. Chaffin works it to her left. Chaffin around the defender. Chaffin now will make the pass ahead to Lindsay. Lindsay behind the defense. Little contact there as they go shoulder to shoulder. Lindsay will get control, but it goes out of bounds off of Livingston Academy. Pretty good defense there as Lindsay able to get down deep, but a good stop there by Anderson County's Troina. She just was running step for step with Mallory Lindsay. Long kick headed away by Milligan as she heads that one out of bounds. Sienna taking that header, and you've talked about it. That's 30 yards that was in the air. She played off the head, and that's a pretty tough shot to take, isn't it?
Yeah, she always seems to be in that position. We talked about that holding mid position, kind of filling that hole, and she seems to be there, and she's got good anticipation of where the ball's going to go.
Beeson, good stop that time for the Lady Wildcats. Spins around the defender as Beeson able to get around Halen Willis. Beeson with the long pass ahead, going to be controlled by Childers. Childers spins back to her left. Taryn working out near midfield. Childers now will make the long pass ahead, trying to get it to Lindsay, breaking free. Couldn't do so. Now another long kick. And I'll tell you one thing that Anderson County is doing. They are putting the pressure on this back line for Livingston Academy. They're making them run more than anybody has in the last few weeks.
It really has. Everybody knows that nobody wants to travel. Livingston Academy doesn't want to travel. Anderson County doesn't want to travel. They're going to both push hard all the way to the very end of this game.
Clark Officer back on the defensive end. That one knocked away. Anderson County with control. They spin back to the left leg. Good stop there, though, by Livingston Academy. As that is Beeson there to make the stop for the Lady Wildcats, as she'll play it out now to Childers. Childers working on the defense. No, that's Hines back there for Livingston. Hines now will take it upfield across the midfield line and out of bounds, as we'll take this moment to thank our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands, Midstate Construction, Exit Realty, Bullseye Security, Phil Marshall State Farm Insurance, Hall Funeral Home, Livingston Dairy Queen, Maynard's Automotive, Farmers Insurance Rick Savage, First Church, E.B. Gray Jewelry, R&M Family Pharmacy, W&O Construction, Overton County News, Puckett's Family Dentistry, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Livingston Family Healthcare, Willow Grove Marina, Wascon Incorporated, Oakley Equipment Rental, Lucky Red Stables, and Livingston Regional Hospital. While I was reading the sponsor list there, Phil, some contact out there on the field. Tell us about that. You were watching it.
Yeah, there's a lot of contact out there, and of course the Livingston player went down. Of course, you get the scream and the yells from the Livingston fans, but she got all ball, and then there was contact afterwards. So there was really no foul. Got ball, they let it play.
Hines on the far side for Livingston, working against this sixth defensive alignment for Anderson County, and Anderson County has a player to go down.
We talked about that before. Everybody assumes if somebody's on the ground, they must have been fouled, but not always the case. They may have just lost a battle of momentum, shoulder to shoulder, hip to hip, that type thing. Got all ball. So that's what we saw exactly in those same two plays. Just against, Livingston was down on the ground, then Anderson County was down on the ground. No foul in either situation.
Ball rolls over the goal line. Raylan Dixon going to take this kick for Anderson County. She'll play it short over on the far side as Anderson County trying to come up to get it, but it's going to roll out of bounds. So a throw in here for Livingston Academy as they tried to play it short to set up something breaking down the sideline, but it didn't work on that set as the throw in goes now to Childers. Childers over on the far side for Livingston has it knocked away. Ball is loose again. A defender for Anderson County goes down, and they'll call a foul on Livingston again, I think. Here's the foul against the Lady Wildcats. So the kick taken by Zoe Rose. They'll play it long again. Howard over on the far side. Howard working there. She just pushed in the back by Anderson County. And that is number 23, Emma Leander, with the push. Sayla a little slow to get up as she took a pretty good shot that time. Was it just a foul or was there?
No, yellow card. He's got it in his hand. I thought it went up over his head. Typically, he will get in front of the player, raise that yellow card up over his head. I can see the yellow card in his hand from here. She gets another yellow card. She's out of this game.
That's what I was thinking it was, is Anderson County's coach coming down to talk to her. They're going to get a sub into the ball game to replace her. That's going to be number 7 checking in. Millie Swisher checking in for the Lady Mavericks. So the penalty kick here for Sayla Howard, who took a pretty good shot. And she's a tough one out there for Anderson County. You don't see her slow to get up too often. And I think she'll remember that. Sayla, pretty aggressive player. She'll continue to play her same style, and that might draw some more stuff from Anderson County.
See what? Well, you may be getting ready to see another yellow here. No? Can't figure out why here's the referee coming over here. Just called for the school representative. We had this the other night, and I talked to the school representative afterwards, and it was kind of a taunting on the Livingston Academy fans where they were calling out numbers, things of that nature. So this conversation is happening here with the school official here at Livingston Academy. Referee back out onto the field. While they were doing that, I believe that's the first substitution for Anderson County, and that was off a yellow, and they have to leave the field on the yellow. Now, they can substitute them back in 30 seconds or 10 seconds or 10 minutes or whatever, but that's the first substitution they had, so we'll see how long she stays out.
And Leander, she's a big cog in this offense for Anderson County, as she does a lot of things for them. So that's one of those situations where when they do bring somebody in, and they'll miss her, just no matter how long, if it's short time she's out or a long time she's out, they're going to miss Leander being out there.
And on that yellow card, it was just it looks like she just blatantly ran over the back of Sayla Howard. It's one thing if you get mixed up or something, but we're on the opposite side of the field. You could tell she just ran up her back and just ran right over her. So you can't do that. That's a yellow card. That's intentional.
Throw in back.
Okay. On the field,
split the double team.
over here.
We'll have it knocked away by the Academy as they'll play it upfield now for the Lady Wildcats, and it'll go out of bounds. So a throw in here for Livingston as Hines will play that one in on the far side to Copeland, and now out of bounds again. So a throw in again for Livingston. Have you got an explanation on what that was?
Yeah, I do. I thought we were going to have a run at the goal there for a minute. So when the center ref came over and talked to the school representative, evidently it was some Livingston fans with some discouraging remarks against the other team. Guess what they would call taunting in the NFL or some other football league. So that's what was going on. So they went over there and had them back off a little bit.
Hines looking to attack. Ooh. That gets physical down there as Tara Hines with a little physical contact there with Anderson County, as it will be out of bounds off Hines. So the kick here coming for Wilson for the Lady Mavericks. That is Dixon, Raylan Dixon taking that one. approaching 10 minutes to play in this first half. Livingston leading by a score of 1-0. Dixon plays this one up near midfield. Milligan will head it back to Story. Now the pass ahead, trying to get to Copeland. Lindsay sticking her nose in there to take that one away. Milligan, the long pass ahead, trying to get to Childers. Lindsay will get control. Lindsay running down the left side. The defense for Anderson County going to get there, though, and play it out of bounds, and it will stay with Livingston Academy. So the Lady Wildcats with a chance for a throw-in here with Avery Chaffin to play it in. Goes inbounds to Copeland, right back to Chaffin. Left foot pass on the far side, tried to get to Hines. It bounces to Childers. Childers' shot on the right side will just bend away from the far post as it was trying to get into that top corner. It just kept bending away and lands outside over the goal line.
I was watching Childers before that, and one of the things that I like about her, other than her speed and her sharing, sportsmanship, all-around good player, MVP of the district, when she wasn't involved, she was just kind of nonchalantly hanging out in the middle of the field, just waiting, not drawing any attention. She was almost just walking around, and that ball got in her zone, and she turned it on.
Childers, little bicycle kick there over her head. It will bounce on the far side. Hines will get control for Livingston. Hines trying to hit Copeland, but a double team comes in, knocks it away. Now Milligan with the long pass ahead, trying to get to Lindsay, breaking free. Now the shot by Copeland is going to be just over the crossbar, and that was a pretty good look. That's about a yard too high, but that was a pretty good look off that high arcing shot from Ella Copeland.
Yeah, and those are worth taking, because if you get that rainbow and it gets, just gets in that top 80%, it's hard to get to. Even though it looks like we got some pretty good height out of the keeper from Anderson County, but she hasn't been tested in that top 20% like Emma Dulworth has been twice already in this game.
Anderson County with control as they'll take it over on the far side, right in front of their dugout. They play it middle of the field to Laster. Laster now will make the pass as they make that long pass ahead. Livingston tried to run it down with Beeson there outrunning an offensive player. They battle for it over on the far side. Howard and that is a player for Anderson County, number 31, Halen Willis over there with a lot of contact as they bring it now back to midfield, knocked away from Copeland. Long shot with the left foot. Officer going to run it down on this near side. No, Dulworth will come out and get it for Livingston Academy. And again, Anderson County just constantly attacking and constantly making those long passes, which forces long runs from this Livingston Academy defense.
Yeah, I was watching when they were in the box attacking Livingston Academy goal there, and Livingston Academy got really aggressive to get rid of the ball out of there, and you have to be careful not to foul in that box. You don't want to draw that penalty kick, because, boy, it could sure come down to a difference in the game.
Here we go again, the run out by Anderson County as they have it on this near side. That's Willis having it played off of Beeson and out of bounds. Willis with a throw in here, and Whistle's going to stop play as they've got a sub over on the far side ready to check in, as that's going to be Leander coming back in. She's the player that got the yellow card a few moments ago. She's going to take out Megan Schock, who had checked in for Anderson County. She'll leave. Leander coming back in. Throw in here for the Lady Mavericks as they'll play it with Willis. Willis throws it underneath, played away by Livingston Academy. Laster with the shot, knocked away by Chaffin in there for Livingston. Laster will get it back. She'll take the shot. One hop in to Dulworth. He'll make the stop on one hit directly at her, but that defense up front that time taking some of the heat off of Emma Dulworth.
Yeah, on that last substitution, we also had Jasmine West coming in for Mallory Lindsay at the same time. The Livingston Academy still rotating players, keeping them fresh. We've talked all season about that top 13 or 14 for Livingston Academy, and you see them getting a lot of, you see that rotation about every 5 or 10 minutes from Livingston Academy.
Anderson County with possession on the defensive end. Livingston trying to take it away. Childers will slip in there and make the steal, but now Laster will come back and make the steal for Anderson County. She'll play it up the far side for the Lady Mavericks as they control it over there. Howard battling over there with number 7. That is Swisher on the field. Howard able to knock it away and out of bounds off Swisher, so Salo will play it in. No, it's going to be Chaffin stepping out to throw in over on the far side as they'll play it in. They back Chaffin up quite a bit for the throw in. He'll play it up to midfield to Childers. Childers works it middle of the field, now makes the long pass ahead, trying to get to Lindsay on this near side. That long pass ahead again now to Copeland. Copeland to Lindsay over behind her, played away there by Leander. Now Hines making the pass ahead, and nobody there for Livingston. It's Copeland trying to get there. Now that one will go out of bounds off of Livingston, touched last by the Lady Wildcats. So a throw in coming here for Anderson County, as it'll be Halen Willis stepping out to throw in. No, it's not. It's going to be Victoria Laster to throw in. 5.5 to play, first half. Livingston leading 1-0. Lindsay plays that one away. Laster trying to get back to it. We'll play it off Lindsay. So she'll quickly throw in once again. Officer will play this one to Lindsay. Lindsay now to Chaffin in the middle of the defensive field. Chaffin makes the long pass ahead. She's going to run their defense a little bit now as Childers can't get to it. Headed back toward the Anderson County goal by Copeland. Now headed back by Anderson County. Copeland will make the pass over here to Lindsay. Lindsay has it go off an Anderson County player, so a throw in here for Livingston. They want to do that quickly here from where they're at to try to get position to attack, and now Hines will run up to take that throw in.
Actually, I thought Lindsay substituted out, but it must have been Sienna Milligan because I don't see her on the field, so I substituted the wrong player a little bit earlier.
Hines makes the throw in, goes out of bounds once again off of Anderson County, so a throw in again for Livingston. No, it's going to be a foul on the throw in. Couldn't see due to some of the fans there obstructing our view here, but it may have been touched on a handball that time, as they're going to have a penalty kick here.
That's within range too, Craig.
For Ella Copeland taking this one for the Lady Wildcats. She'll step out to take it right in front of the Anderson County crowd. The official actually allowing Anderson County to move a step up as they had lined up defensively as he walks off that 10 yards. Copeland with Livingston with 3 players lined up right across the top of the 18-yard box. Ella will take the kick. It's at the top of the corner of the goal, but coming up to make the stop is going to be Emily Martin. Martin with a pretty good stop. It wasn't as high as the one Dulworth got to, but still a good stop by the goalie for Anderson County.
Yeah, and very reachable from that spot. And then she didn't bobble the ball for the chance for Livingston Academy to, quote, pick up the trash and put it back in. So good play on both ends so far by your keepers.
Officer with control for Livingston. Good job by Willis, spinning back to her left. Willis with the pass ahead, trying to get to Leander. Leander gets around the defender, and a whistle and a penalty going to be called. It's going to be a tripping foul against Tara Hines, and they're going to get a penalty kick. Anderson County player a little slow to get up once again for the Lady Mavericks. Leander flexing those knees a little bit to make sure she's all right. So Leander will take the penalty kick.
That was that penalty kick we were talking about earlier. You have to play clean, play the ball, don't play the player when you get in that box, because here's that opportunity, and let's see what Dulworth could do this time. She was phenomenal Tuesday night on her only chance. 3:22 to play in the first half. Anderson County with the chance to tie this up on the penalty kick attempt by Emma Leander. She goes and says something to the official. You're not sure what the conversation is about. Keep in mind, if this shot comes off the keeper or the bar, it is in play for everybody on the field.
Leander ready to attempt now. Leander will go right at Dulworth, who makes the stop. Emma Dulworth, another stop on a penalty kick for Anderson County. Got a chance to talk to Emma a little bit yesterday as we were doing some video stuff for the halftime, as you'll be able to see. You saw it pregame if you tuned in early, but we'll play it again at halftime. We were talking about the way that you have to read it, and she was talking about what you were talking about. Just read the ball. Don't try to get them to get you leaning one way or the other, and such a great job there. It was a little to her right. She just able to make that small adjustment and make the stop.
Yeah, a lot of times that kicking player will look to, say, the left corner, and they're actually going to kick it to the right or try to get him to lean or fake with a foot. And just try to fake them out in the keepers. And I will tell you, Michael Sells from the Livingston Academy coaching staff, he played keeper in high school, he played in college, and he's really helped Emma this year and worked with her one-on-one. And that's very needed, because when you have 25 players out, that coaching staff is working with so many people, and it's nice to have the expertise from Michael Sells to help Emma.
West over on the far side as she tries to manage to work it inside. Body checking there by the Anderson County defense. They'll back it back out. Chaffin tries to get to it. Goes back now to West, and a foul going to be called on Livingston as bodies banging together out there a little bit now with 2 minutes to play in the first half. Livingston leading by a score of 1-0 over Anderson County. Lady Mavericks play this one long. Stopped They're about midfield, though, by Beeson. Now West with control for Livingston. They work it in the middle. Childers looking to attack. Childers spins back to her right, gets around the defender. Childers now will take the long shot to the near side. Just missed wide. Martin might have deflected it away, but I don't think it was on frame on that long shot by Taryn Childers.
Good rip at it, though. You know, you turn around and do that, and you got 24 feet to work with. You don't know. Is she going to get to it? Is she going to get that far over? Martin did a really good job covering that 24 feet of space, even though I agree with you. I think it was going to be a little wide, but why not? Take the shot. She's got the power to do it.
Lindsay on this near side for Livingston, working there against a physical defense by Anderson County, played out of bounds by the Lady Mavericks. So a throw in here for Tara Hines to play it in with a minute to play in the first half, with Livingston leading 1-0. Hines to throw in for Livingston, plays it short. As they work it on this near side, they'll make the attempt toward the goal, but it rolls over the goal line. So Emily Martin, it's going to be another Anderson County player to step in to take the kick, as that's going to be Raylan Dixon to play this one away. Dixon plays it short. Livingston, if they can get to it, has a chance to attack, as they do with West. West now to Childers. Childers to Copeland. Long shot. Copeland backs Martin up, and she'll make the catch. Martin almost backing all the way into the goal to make that catch. Stops it right at the goal line, and if she'd win another 1.5 feet, she's back in the goal.
Yeah, if she backs in there with the ball, it's goal. It's score.
Lindsay rolls this one over to the far side, where Martin will come out and get it with 10 seconds to play in the first half. Ball knocked free. Lindsay going to make the pass, and a whistle going to stop play, as they're going to call a foul. The half will come to a close, though, before they can take a shot. So we're at halftime. Got a good one working here in the Region Championship, the Region 3 AA Championship. Livingston Academy leading Anderson County 1-0. Let's take a moment to thank our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. W&O Construction Company, Phil Marshall State Farm Insurance, R&M Family Pharmacy, E.B. Gray Jewelry, First Church, Farmers Insurance, Rick Savage, Maynard's Automotive, Livingston Dairy Queen, Hall Funeral Home, Bullseye Security, Exit Realty, Midstate Construction, Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands, Overton County News, Puckett's Family Dentistry, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Livingston Family Healthcare, Willow Grove Marina, Wascon Incorporated, Oakley Equipment Rental, Lucky Red Stables, and Livingston Regional Hospital. And we want to thank Wascon for paying the broadcast rights fees to make it possible for us to be able to broadcast these region tournament games for you tonight. Coach David Sadler here at halftime coming up to talk to the referees. Not sure what this is about, but it may be about the physical play. But that's a good first half between two very good soccer teams in this first half.
Yeah, and the score 1-0. That's kind of what you would expect in a region final. Wouldn't expect this to be a runaway, a 6-0, 8-0 game, something like that. You would expect it to be tight, and it wouldn't surprise me if once again we're only looking at a 1-goal differential when it comes down. Now, keep in mind, we haven't seen this year, not on anything we've done, but if it comes down to a tie at the end of regulation, then we'll probably go into 1 overtime, 2 overtime, and then probably penalty kicks. So that happened up in the district semifinal in Cumberland County, not with Livingston Academy, but the game before us, where Cumberland County played Stone Memorial. That went into 2 overtimes, and actually Cumberland County won it in the second overtime. So they never got the penalty kicks. But when it comes to tournament time, you cannot end in a tie. We got to finish it out.
You got to finish it. That's exactly right. Halftime here, Livingston leading 1-0. We told you Tyler has put together a little video production for us here of the players from Livingston Academy. Give you a chance to see their faces and get to see what they look like when they're not out on the field. We'll go to that. We'll come back. We'll have the second half coming up in just a little bit.
I'm Clark Officer. I'm a junior at Livingston Academy. I play number 2 for the girls soccer team, and I am a left back.
Hi, my name is Jasmine West. I'm number 7. I play right midfielder at Livingston Academy.
Hi, my name is Sienna Milligan. I'm a junior, and my number is 12, and I play a holding mid for Livingston Academy Soccer.
My name is Ella Copeland. I'm a sophomore. I'm number 4 and I play attacking mid.
Hi, my name is Sarah Howard. I'm a right back for Livingston Academy Lady Wildcats. I'm number 9. My name is Ellie Watt. I'm number 16. I'm a junior, and I play holding mid.
Hello, my name is Ella Tripp. My number is 19. I'm a junior, and I play striker at Livingston Academy Soccer.
My name is Lauren Story. I'm number 10. I'm a freshman and I play center back.
Hi, my name is Claire Beatty. I'm number 22. I played all 4 years of high school soccer, and I'm a defender.
Hi, I'm Melissa Chaffin, number 23. I'm a senior, and I play holding mid.
I'm Mahela Parsons. I'm in 10th grade. I play a center back, and I'm number 21. I'm Mahela Parsons. I'm in 10th grade. I play center back, and I'm number 21.
Hi, I'm Eliza Hammock. I'm number 5. I'm a junior, and I play stopper. Hi, I'm Macy Arnold. I'm a senior at Livingston Academy, and I'm the manager.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Ledbetter. I'm number 17. I'm a sophomore, and I play right outside mid for LA Soccer.
Hi, I'm Reagan Choate. I play left outside mid. I'm number 15, and I'm a freshman.
I'm Taryn Childers. I'm a sophomore here at Livingston Academy. I'm number 8, and I play striker. I'm Mallory Lindsay, a sophomore at Livingston Academy. I play right outside mid, and I'm number 13.
I am Lily Copeland. I'm a senior. I play center attacking mid, and I'm number 6.
I'm Kara Hines. I'm number 3. I'm a freshman at Livingston Academy, and I play left outside mid.
Hi, my name is Katie Beeson. I'm a freshman. I'm number 18 and I play center back.
Hi, I'm Lily Scarlett. I'm a senior at Livingston Academy. I'm number 26, and I play defense on the girls' soccer team.
Hi, my name is Carly Linder, and I'm a sophomore at Livingston Academy, and I play center back, and I'm number 25.
Hi, I'm Rachel Long, and I'm a senior at Livingston Academy. I am number 24, and I play holding mid.
Hey, I'm Avery Chaffin. I'm a senior at Livingston Academy. I'm number 27. I play holding mid.
Hi, I'm Kaylee Pryor. I'm number 20. I am a junior, and I play attacking mid.
Hi, I'm Laney Bowers. I'm a sophomore. I'm number 11, and I'm a goalie.
Close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The Best Award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care close to home. Livingston Regional Hospital.
Halftime about to wind up here at Livingston Academy as the Lady Wildcats leading Anderson County by a score of 1-0 here at halftime. The only goal, a Taryn Childers goal early in the first half of play. And Phil Marshall, like we expected, a region championship. It's not supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be these kind of games. And these two teams, they know each other a little bit. They played in the past seasons. They played once already this year. So they kind of know what each other does. Now it's just coming out and executing in the second half. Livingston with the big advantage, though, with the goal on the board already.
Well, in the depth of Livingston Academy, we talked about that. Anderson County does not have that much depth. I think they only subbed the one time. And when their player got the yellow card and came out, Livingston Academy has been rotating, I was going to say probably every 5 minutes, rotating about 14 different players through there. We may see them go deeper into the lineup a little bit. I wouldn't expect them to go too deep, though. You want your best 11 on the field. And because you want to advance, you want to come back home on Saturday. And hopefully we'll be here for you. If it's all the way down in Hamilton County, I don't believe we'll be on the air for that one.
We may not. Taryn Childers getting ready to get this second half started. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate everybody watching us tonight. If you're watching on Overton Events, if you're watching on Twin Lakes Channel 951, we appreciate you being with us. Hope you're enjoying our coverage. If you haven't subscribed yet to our YouTube channel on Overton Events, go to there and subscribe to it. It costs you absolutely nothing, never will cost you anything. Just helps us grow our channel and helps us be able to do more things around the Overton County area. And in mentioning that, Monday night, a big thing in Overton County, grade school basketball begins on Overton Events on Monday night, as we'll be down in Hillham with Rickman and Hillham as we get this second half underway. We'll tell you a little bit more about that when we get a chance, but we'll have a couple of grade school basketball games for you next week on Monday and Tuesday. Milligan to throw in here for Livingston. Plays it near side. Teams switch goals. Anderson County defending the goal to our right now. The throw in by West going to be played away. Anderson County coming out there quickly with it as the long pass ahead.
Offsides.
And it will be, there's the whistle stopping the play. The coach and referee and Phil Marshall saw that one very quickly, and it was pretty easy. I saw that one, Phil.
That's good. You're getting good at that, Craig. But she can take off and go when the ball is kicked, so it's not. A lot of times the fans will look up and see the player pass the defense, and it's okay. Once that ball's kicked, she can take off, and she had a lot of speed, just like Taryn Childers does. But that linesman's job on the far side is to stay with that defensive line, that last player, so that they can see if she's behind it when the ball's kicked. If she's not, and she wasn't, or she was behind the line when it was kicked. So that's where it is. Like I say, that's the toughest call to even if you're sitting here watching it, because that line's always moving.
Emily Martin coming out to stop that one, rolling toward the goal. It would have been outside anyway, but going back to that penalty, the kick afterwards by Selah Howard, what about that? She sailed that about 40 yards for the Lady Wildcats. Selah with it again here on this near side. She'll make the pass ahead, trying to hit West. Whistle stopping play here as they talk to a couple of players, and they're going to get a foul on Anderson County. It's going to go on Halen Willis against Selah Howard. And Selah, she's been in the midst of a lot of stuff tonight for the Lady Wildcats, but I think she likes that. I think she likes to mix it up with the other team.
I think so, and it looks like it's somewhere in the vicinity of Howard and Sienna Milligan, and both of those like to get in. They like to play it. If you push them around, they're going to push back, and they're not going to take a lot. And they're both very gifted players, so they can play around you. And the ref talked to Anderson County on that play, just, hey, settle it down. We're watching. If they continue to do the same foul, they could actually get a yellow card. Let's say if they were pushing and they call it 3 or 4 or 5 times, or they're tripping somebody, finally they'll just give them a yellow card and just say, well, you're not listening.
This one played upfield, trying to get to Leander, knocked away by Beeson for Livingston Academy. Then Laster will get control for Anderson County, plays it over to Willis. Willis now spins back to her left foot on a good move. Willis now working on this near side. She'll make the pass ahead, but Story there to knock it away, but goes right back to Willis. Rolls right under her leg, though, and out of bounds off that pass from Anderson County. So a throw in here for Jasmine West. West goes to Childers now.
Yeah, on that last run, I was watching Emma Leander with Anderson County. She's flirting with that offsides position again. She was the one, I believe, that got called last time on offsides, and if you watch her, she's just staying there with them, and that's good push. That's good aggressiveness on their part. But when she gets behind them, and the linesman knows what he's doing over there, because he already caught her once.
Anderson County coming in to steal that one away, but Chaffin now will make the long pass ahead, but Anderson County plays it back out of bounds for the Lady Mavericks. So Chaffin to throw in once again for Livingston. Plays it in to Childers, just below the circle at midfield. Now to Milligan. Milligan winds it up. She'll make the pass ahead, trying to hit
nice.
West, but it's knocked away by Anderson County on a good defensive stop right there by number 3. That was Brayley Hall with a good foot save for Anderson County, and that was pretty impressive right there.
She had some speed. She was coming right at us there, and she really turned on the jets, and good save, but she knocked it out of bounds. Ball's back to Livingston Academy.
Selah Howard to throw in. Plays it to Childers. Childers spins to her left foot. Taryn works at midfield. Will make the pass over to Hines.
Here we go.
Hines gain inside. The ball knocked free. Anderson County will kick it away. It's still rolling free as Hines able to get to it over on the far side. Now Anderson County will take it away. They play it. Pass stolen by Chaffin over there, and it will roll out of bounds off of Livingston. I think on that drive by Hines, a defender up top got just a piece of the ball to knock it away where she couldn't get the angle to get a foot on it to make a good solid kick.
Yeah, I really did. They were winding it up. I thought she was going to get a shot on that one. And there was nobody between her and the goal either. That was the other thing I was watching.
Chaffin to throw in here for Livingston, right in front of the light pole over on the far side for the Lady Wildcats. She plays it back to Milligan. Milligan going over to the left side. Copeland with it. Copeland makes the pass to Hines, and a flag up by the side judge here. Going to be an offsides against Livingston Academy again.
Yeah, I think that was back on the Hines in the far corner. Even if you had Jasmine West, and I don't think she was, if she'd have been offsides on our near side, if she's not involved in the play, they're not going to call her. So the offsides had to be on Hines on the far corner.
Chaffin heads away that foul kick as this one will be rolled ahead by Copeland, played right back to the middle of the offensive field for Livingston Academy. They'll pass it to the far side where it goes out of bounds off of Anderson County. So Chaffin another throw in here for the Lady Wildcats. And she'll play it in over there right near the end of the Livingston dugout. Here is Childers looking to attack, but it rolls over the goal line, and it's off Anderson County. So a corner kick coming here for the Lady Wildcats, and Chaffin will take this one. And she'll have it over on the far side. She'll play it low side this time, as she'll play from the out-of-bounds part of the field with the right foot on that far side. Livingston lines 5 up across the top of the 18-yard box.
Pretty ball.
Chaffin puts it right in the middle, tried to hit West over on this near side. Jasmine trying to get to it as she battles over here with Hall. West and Hall still working on the end line. Rolls out of bounds off of Anderson County. So another corner kick here for Livingston. Just over the sideline. So a throw in for Jasmine West. Kicked right back out of bounds by Anderson County. That's about as deep as you'll ever have a throw in, isn't it?
Yeah, just barely missed the other side of the pin. So been noticing Livingston Academy has really taken possession and control of this second half. The ball's been down here on the Anderson County end for the majority of the time so far in the second half.
Chaffin pops this one up in the air. The ball headed away, but there to run it down is going to be Livingston Academy's Chaffin. Now Officer will play it back into the offensive field.
That looked like a handball.
It did. Got it with her elbow at least, and I guess she gets away with it, does Rose, and now the pass ahead going to be played by Beeson. Played back now to Childers. Childers right on that painted LA inside the circle here at Livingston Academy. Makes the pass ahead, but nobody there but Emily Martin, the goalie for Anderson County, to make that stop for the Lady Mavericks.
You know, on that last possession when Childers had that, she had plenty of time. Nobody went to her. Nobody went to the ball. And 3 offensive players were setting up down there, so she was just kind of biding her time, looking for an open player.
Pretty steal there by Selah Howard. Laster takes the pass away, though on that attempt. Now Laster looking to work. She'll make the pass ahead to number 23. That is Leander. Leander on the left side. Leander battling with Story, and Story took it away. Lauren Story with a pretty defensive stop against Emma Leander when she was looking to try to tie this one up. That little contact there in the middle of the field by Copeland. Copeland makes the pass ahead to Hines. Hines looking to outrun a defender, and that defender just smartly plays it out of bounds over the sideline. So a throw in here for Livingston, but talk about that stop down here.
Oh, that was fantastic. Actually, I thought Leander was offsides again, but of course we're not in that position. We're not lined up. We're not lined up where where the linesman is on the far side. That was Selah Howard giving us thumbs up over here and giving us a wave, Craig. So we'll acknowledge that. She got me laughing. But anything to get on the air for Selah Howard, right?
Oh, she's pretty cool, Selah is. There's no doubt about that. As over on the far side, Officer will play it for the Lady Wildcats. They'll back it back out. Long shot here by Livingston. Martin coming out and playing it, almost misjudging that one, having to dive at the end to make the stop on that long shot by Livingston, and that'll be a stop. But that was one that could have been dangerous right there for Anderson County.
Yeah, if you didn't come up on it far enough as high as it was, it probably had a good chance of bouncing off of you or over you, and so she cautiously stopped that one, but she did a good job.
Chaffin to play it in for Livingston. The ball knocked away by Anderson County. They'll play it long, though, for the Lady Wildcats. There to head it away is going to be Clark Officer. Officer now will try to come up and make that stop. Can't do so, but Beeson will get there for Livingston. Now they'll play it back toward the Anderson County goal, looking to attack. Oh, those two just run together over on that far side. That's Tara Hines over there that took the contact from Raylan Dixon. They still battle over on that far side as Milligan finally gets control, makes the pass ahead over on the far side to Hines, and they'll lose it out of bounds off Anderson County. So again, a throw in here for Livingston. They play it in, trying to get the ball to Copeland, but Anderson County took it away. Long pass, Officer pops it up in the air. Clark trying to keep it in play. They'll roll it over to Milligan. Milligan now a pass up the sideline. Still alive here for Livingston as Copeland will make the header pass over to Hines. Hines trying to go in the middle to Childers. It bounces free. Hall there to knock it away, but there to run it down is going to be Childers. Childers backs it back out to Howard, who'll tee it up. Selah now will make the long pass in the middle. That gets past the top defender, but Martin able to come out and make the stop for Anderson County as we played 10 minutes here in the second half. Score still Livingston 1, Anderson County 0. Bounces off Willis and out of bounds. Sienna Milligan, the captain for tonight, coming over to take the throw in for the Lady Wildcats. Plays it in to Childers. Backs it back out to Milligan as they'll have it go out of bounds over the sideline that time. And the sub over on the far side for Anderson County. You talked about it. They haven't used too many. They did play number 13 in the first half, Megan Schock. She did see a few minutes of play in the first half. She'll replace number 7, Millie Swisher. So I think really they've used only a couple, but they've used them all in the same spot. When Leander had to go out, Schock came in to replace her. Then Swisher came in also in that same spot. So that's what they're still trying to do is Milligan takes that long shot. Martin having to dive out to make the stop as breaking on that far side was Tara Hines. If that one gets free, Hines is just waiting there to pick up that rebound.
Yeah, and that thing was bending left. It looked like it was getting outside the box, but you can't, the keeper still got to get that. You don't want the rebound. You don't want somebody picking it up.
Hines looking to attack.
Shot.
She'll take the shot. Martin knocks it away. Copeland, no, that's Childers getting the rebound for Livingston and knocking it in. Taryn Childers got the bounce and got the goal for the Lady Wildcats. We talk about rebounds. Right there it is. Let's take a break right here. We'll take this break. We'll come back. We'll have more as Livingston extends their lead to 2-0.
Close to home, Livingston Regional Hospital.
Protecting the newest Overton County residents. Livingston Regional, named one of the state's best award winners for its work at reducing infant mortality. The Best Award focuses on the importance of breastfeeding, early elective delivery reduction, and safe sleep for Tennessee babies.
Quality care, close to home, Livingston Regional Hospital.
That's what we thought. Had 3 of them down there.
Back after the timeout. Score by Livingston moves the lead to 2-0, and that's a huge insurance goal right there by Livingston Academy. That seems to take just a little bit of pressure off as Hines looks to attack. They body up with her over on that far side, and a foul going to be called on Anderson County.
Yeah, the frustration and the aggressiveness, Anderson County will probably pick it up to try to stay in this game, to try to pull one back. This range is very reachable. Is that
Copeland.
Ella Copeland over there? She's got enough power to get it there or bobble it out in front where you've got 5 or 6 waiting and attacking players to crash the goal.
Ella Copeland has this one set up over on the far side. Anderson County, that near side of the goal seems very open. Copeland trying to go that way and just misses over the top of the crossbar. Well, they were taking away that near side. She tried to drift it over and get into this near side of the goal. They were taking away the far side. It just wouldn't carry on her on a cool night.
Yeah, it just kind of went behind the entire goal there. But it was good to see 5 attacking players out front for Livingston Academy. If you can kind of put it out the top of the box where the keeper stays home, then you've got a chance to really mix it up. And I was really impressed with that last goal. We talked about, picking up the trash or finishing the shot, following the shot. You had 3 Livingston Academy players in there. You had the shot, you had the rebound, you had a shot again, and it looked like the third time Taryn Childers finished it off.
Throw in over on the far side for Anderson County as they'll play it in. Taken away by Milligan, though. Sienna will just play it out of bounds. Another throw in coming up for the Lady Mavericks as they will throw in. The header. Chance to attack here for Anderson County, and a lot of contact down there as Lauren Story, the one taking the contact there for the Lady Wildcats, as that offensive player was the one moving forward at a good rate of speed, and those two ran together, and Stories was the one that was standing there that kind of took that collision. Now a throw in here for Livingston. Hines with it over on the far side. Pass from Anderson County, played away by Story, popped straight up in the air. Hines will get control of it as they roll it in the middle. No Livingston player there in that part of the field. Laster, that one went off the hand of Milligan.
That was a handball.
Out to West. West trying to get upfield to Childers, but taken away there by Anderson County on a good defensive stop by Rose. Now Milligan runs right into the side of Halen Willis, but they let play continue, and it's going to go out of bounds. They are going to stop play after that contact between the two, and they're going to get Milligan as they just went. It looked shoulder to shoulder to me, but the official didn't think so.
Yeah, that was a case where they were actually letting them play. In other words, taking that advantage. Anderson County still had possession of the ball till it went down, and then at that point when they lost it, they thought, okay, we'll give it back to them.
Zoe Rose to take the kick after the foul against Livingston. Livingston's defense, just kind of like in basketball, you see them match up man-to-man. That's kind of what they're doing right here on this kick by Rose. Rose plays it to the near side, headed up in the air by Howard. Picked up there by Milligan and taken upfield. Childers will get to it. Childers, great use of the body to get between her and the Anderson County player to get possession. Childers now works around the defender. Taryn looking to attack. Childers gets around Hall on this near side. Now will make the pass ahead. Childers trying to run to it. Now defense there to make the stop for Anderson County as they get a pretty good lick on Childers. That is number 6, Carolyn Sperling, coming in there to make the stop for the Lady Mavericks.
Good run by Childers on that. She had 4 players across the top. She kept looking up to see what she had. I just don't think she had an open channel there to be able to cross it very well because she kept looking for her teammates, and they were there. I think they were just covered.
Emily Martin making that stop. Long pass ahead, played away by Milligan. It's free in the middle of the field. Copeland will make the pass to Hines over on the far side. Hines now working the middle. That bounces free to Childers. Childers with the left foot. Childers will put it in the back of the net. Taryn Childers puts the biscuit in the basket. And I think that's the hat trick for Taryn as the second goal. We're not 100% sure, but as she scores that one, Livingston goes in front 3-0. And Phil, that may be the nail in the coffin.
Could be. That was a great cross. I'm trying to think, did Copeland have that or Hines coming across? Wasn't sure, right? Hines. Right across the middle of the field, and I thought, oh, that's dangerous, and she played with it and turned it around. Man, she's got the foot, and she put it nowhere near the keeper, so keeper didn't have a chance. There was so much speed, so much heat on that. Great job. Hat trick, there you go.
That was the left foot, too. She goes with their off foot as West with the steal for Livingston. West now trying to get the ball to Childers. It's knocked away and stolen by Anderson County as Rose will take it away. Rose looking to bring it upfield, works it to the near side, but out of bounds as Howard took away the angle she wanted to go and forced that one out of bounds. Now a throw in here for Milligan. Milligan plays it long to Childers. Taryn will keep it inbounds. Childers working there against Hall. Childers works it in the middle of the field now, trying to get it to Copeland, but Anderson County's there to knock it away, but now Chaffin will get to that one in the middle of the field. They go left side trying to get it to Hines, but Dixon deflects it away. Now Chaffin will get control. Hines trying to make that pass in the middle once again, but a good steal there by Anderson County, but then they deflect it out of bounds off each other. A little friendly fire there from Anderson County. It brings up a corner kick for Livingston Academy.
Haven't seen too many corner kicks in the game. This is the second corner kick for Livingston Academy in this half. Anderson County has not had a corner kick in the game.
Avery Chaffin will take this one for the Lady Wildcats. Chaffin plays this one right in the 18-yard box. It's bouncing free. Chaffin coming back to try to get to it. Plays it off Anderson County. The ball still on the Livingston offensive end as they look to attack on that far side. And Clark Officer going to be called for a foul on Emma Leander. Clark.
That was some speed, wasn't it?
Do what?
That was some speed. Both players going at it.
Oh, the speed of Clark Officer. We've seen it all season long, and she showed it right there. And she's not the biggest player on the team, but she may have one of the grittiest hearts on the team. She doesn't care to go in there and mix it up with anybody.
And if you remember, co-defensive player in the district tournament there, Clark Officer, and you can see why.
Childers able to withstand some contact and keep control. Now to Milligan. Milligan makes the pass on the near side, trying to get to West. It goes wide of her. Hall will chase it down in the corner. They play it back out. That's free now for Milligan. Milligan with her back to the goal that she's attacking. Now taken away by Leander, but picked up by Story. Story now to Chaffin in the middle of the field. Chaffin on the offensive end for the Lady Wildcats. That one's going to be knocked away by Anderson County's Swisher, but Chaffin will get back to it. And now it goes off Copeland. Anderson County with the stop, but Copeland will take it right back. Copeland left side to Hines. They found something on that far side that they're loving to attack in the second half. Now Hines looking to attack, and Martin will go to her knees to make the stop for Anderson County.
Good cross, and Jasmine West was right there to meet it had the ball gotten through. And I love as the ball spins back the other way, the poise of Livingston Academy's defense. They're taking their time and placing the ball where it needs to go.
Goes in the middle now to Childers. Childers backs it back out to Milligan. Milligan going to make the long pass to the top of the 18-yard box where Copeland will attempt to head it, but it's going to be knocked away by Anderson County. Popped up in the middle of the field. Milligan will get to it as she and Story almost ran together. Good communication there between the two teammates to keep from having a bad collision there near midfield. Halfway through the second half, Livingston, an offensive explosion in the second half, has extended the lead to 3-0.
Good turn, good turn.
Back on the defensive end, Story again with a stop for the Lady Wildcats. That throw in to Laster over on the far side. Officer going to be the player it goes out of bounds off of again, so a throw in here for Anderson County. Livingston looking to get to 18-1, getting to host a sectional here at Livingston Academy. There hasn't been a lot of sectional games played here at Livingston, but they'd love to get one on Saturday night. Childers just dribbling upfield, works her way smoothly around the defender. Childers double team. Childers now will slip down and falls on the ball. That's a dangerous play right there, and they're going to get a foul called on Anderson County, and I think it's going to go on Zoe Rose. Well, Taryn Childers fell awkwardly that time.
Yep.
Ella Copeland to take the penalty kick for the Lady Wildcats. And like you've talked about this one, it's going to be Sayla Howard stepping up to take the penalty kick for Livingston. Sayla, very dangerous.
Yeah, she's got the power. And she's usually fairly accurate on these.
Howard goes far side. That's got a chance just over the top of the crossbar on the upright on the far side. Had it lined up, missed by maybe 1.5 feet, but that was a good spot looking to go top shelf in that corner. If you get it there, there's nothing a goalie the size of Martin can do about it.
There was nothing. I thought that was in.
Long pass by Anderson County, knocked away by West, going to roll out of bounds. It will go to Anderson County. Throw in, taken away by Howard. Right back to the offensive end. Milligan now will make the pass to Childers. Childers works it to her left. Childers now drops it off to Chaffin. Chaffin working middle of the offensive field, goes far side to Hines. Hines gets around the defender, but there's Anderson County to knock it away, but a corner kick coming for the Lady Wildcats. They tried to play it over the sideline, it looked like, and it just carried the other way down near the scoreboard. As stepping out to take the corner kick this time is going to be Ella Copeland for Livingston. 18 minutes to play in the second half. Copeland with 5 players lined up across the top of the 18-yard box. Plays it right in front. That's a loose ball. It rolls on the far side. Somebody going in after it will slip down, as that was Avery Chaffin trying to get to it. Have they called a penalty here? They're talking to Martin, the goalie. They did call a penalty.
It looks like a penalty kick.
Penalty kick going to be taken by Ella Copeland.
There was just a lot of traffic in there, Craig. I couldn't really see what happened, but they were talking to the keeper, so she may have come out. A lot of times they'll come out and push you off the ball just to be able to get their hands on it because they can't get to it quick enough. It's smartly they're not going to bend over and put their face down in there. So with the ref going to her, let's see what the play is.
Ella Copeland to take the penalty kick against the goalie, Emily Martin. Copeland scored one in the opening round of the region. She'll score one here. Ella Copeland just drills that to the left of Emily Martin, puts it in the back of the net for the Lady Wildcats. And if the 3-0 didn't end it, I think that'll end it. The Lady Wildcats have taken complete control of this game here in the second half. As Livingston Academy with that penalty kick. That is their 4th penalty kick goal in this region tournament. That tells you that your offense is aggressive and is attacking to be able to get into that 18-yard box that many times and to draw a foul. That's just Coach Sadler and his coaching staff got to be happy with the way they're attacking and drawing those penalties inside the box.
Well, and conversely, on the backside on our defense, play the ball, not the player, play it clean so that you're not creating a penalty kick. And our defense has been great, and we talked about anchored by 2 veterans and 2 freshmen right in the middle. Very good back line for Livingston Academy.
Has there been a shot on goal in the second half by Anderson County? Has Dulworth had to make a play?
Has not.
Emma, she could just have a sandwich back there or something.
Yeah.
They build a little campfire.
She looks kind of cold.
She
She's
does.
kind of drawn up and her hands up by her face, trying to stay warm when there's not much activity. They're like me and you. They're just sitting here.
Milligan comes near side, trying to get to West. Jasmine trying hard to run it down, but can't get to it out of bounds. Throw in coming for Anderson County. It'll be played by Story on the header. Story will try to get to it, but Leander will get there, and a little contact there by Story. And a whistle going to stop play, and a foul going to be called on Lauren Story. Zoe Rose to take the kick after the foul. Rose to play it for the Lady Mavericks. Takes this one, gets behind everybody. Dulworth going to come out and get it for the Lady Wildcats. We talked about it. She gets some work now, and I'd say Emma's happy to be able to get something going here in this second half.
Yeah, her feet are probably cold. They won't feel great when she kicks the ball here just to get them back in and get the blood flowing. So that's all we have to do is talk about them.
Livingston Academy's Chaffin with it. Back to Officer. Officer to Copeland now on the offensive field. Knocked away. Copeland will get it back. Plays it ahead to Hines, trying to outrun the defense over on that far side. Defender, good job getting back there to stop that play, but it goes right back to Chaffin. Chaffin trying to go into the box, but it's knocked away by Anderson County. They'll get control over on the far side, but it goes out of bounds off Anderson County, and a foul going to be called on Anderson County here by the official. Or is it just a throw in?
Nice throw. Oh. I think she lifted her foot. I think I saw her back foot come up even as far away as we are.
So that will give it back to Anderson County. Clock continues to run with 15 minutes to play here in the second half as they're going to bring in a player for the first time. Number 8, Olivia Madron will check in for Anderson County. Sitting down is going to be Millie Swisher. This one kicked away by the Lady Mavericks. Milligan will play it for Livingston. Backs it back out to midfield where Story will make the long pass ahead to Hines behind the defense. Hines will take the shot, but it doesn't get there. Hines able to get a pretty good look at that one, but it just stayed wide to the left side of the goal if you're looking at it from our side, and just wouldn't drop down into the goal box for her.
Yeah, if she gets that dialed in, she'll be able to drop one in there as well. She's definitely taken a couple shots at it over there, has the range, just got to kind of tweak it a little bit and get it on frame.
Chaffin heads that one over the sideline over there. Anderson County to throw in. Chaffin again will head it to the offensive end. Childers gets pushed in the back as they just run right in the back of Taryn Childers, and that's a pretty easy call to make there. There's a little whiplash effect. We'll sell it every time, and Selah Howard to take this kick. It's about 33 yards, 35 yards, somewhere in there. And she'll line up right in front of her dugout. Selah looking to attack. Hard shot right in the middle. It's knocked away by Anderson County, so a corner kick coming for the Lady Wildcats, or did they call a penalty here? They got a handball in the box against Anderson County. No, it's going to be a corner kick. The Lady Wildcats signaling like there might have been a handball, but the official didn't see it that way. Ella Copeland to take the corner kick. She'll take it low side with the right foot. Copeland with, again, the 5 players lined up at the top of the box. Ella puts this one right in the middle. It rolls loose off Rose, then she'll play it way upfield to Officer. Officer sends it near side to Howard, who'll chase it down. Howard looking to attack, works around the defender. Howard will make the pass in the middle. It's knocked away. Trying to get the rebound is West, but Anderson County will play it out of there. Now, Beeson playing it long for Livingston Academy. We'll go back to that corner kick, Phil, and I'll ask you a question. Does it really, I guess it influences you whether when you're taking it, your strong leg is where you want to play it from. So as Leander looks to attack here, Leander on the left side will take the shot, but misses way wide. Would it matter if you would you have to change it up if you want to take somebody from the high side to take it, field side if you're taking it from that corner, or low side? Because Copeland playing it with the right foot, that's apparently her strong leg. So I guess that dictates which side you take the corner kick.
Yeah, and you could go on either side of the flag if you look at that arc in there. So, and it's up to the player placing the ball, which side they want to go on. And sometimes they're off the field, sometimes they're not. They can't grab that flag, though. They got to leave it alone. And sometimes that will dictate who's going to take the corner kick. So if you've got somebody that's has a real good left leg, they may take them on one side, and then you may have another player take it on the other side. So
that's what I was asking. If you need to switch it up.
Sure. Yeah. So anybody on the field could take the corner kick. You could even pull Emma Dolworth all the way down here, take that corner kick if you wanted to. There's no rule against that. It would be kind of silly to do. But because that's leaving your goal open, and you just let the defense, guard it while she's out there, because she'd have to come all the way down. But she's eligible to take that corner kick.
Jasmine West with a pretty steal, then draws a foul against Anderson County. Selah Howard taking that kick after the foul. Milligan can't control that one. Little look of disappointment on Sienna's face as she thought she had a chance to attack there, but it goes out of bounds. Throw in here played off the chest of Milligan and out of bounds, so it'll be a throw in here for Halen Willis to play this one in. Willis goes inbounds, tried to get in the middle. Beeson there to cause some trouble with Laster, and now Story will knock it away. Ball is loose. Laster goes to the ground as she and Chaffin have some contact there. The Anderson County crowd not happy, but West comes out of there with it for the Lady Wildcats. Quick move to get around Rose.
Nice.
West in the middle now to Chaffin. Chaffin passes over to Copeland. Copeland will take the shot. That's got a chance, and Martin will knock it away. Emily Martin with a good stop for Anderson County on that one on the upper third of the frame, but a good stop by Emily Martin on a hard kick by Ella Copeland. Oh, look at that by Sienna Milligan. That's a pretty steal right there. Howard gets control. Howard now to West. West plays it off Laster, but West will get it back. They body check each other. Now Howard will work around Laster. They push her out of bounds, and it's going to go to Livingston Academy. Victoria Laster and Selah Howard, a little contact there, and they're going to call the foul on Laster. Selah getting ready to take this one here for the Lady Wildcats. Howard plays it in the 18-yard box, headed up in the air. Laster will try to get to it, but sliding in to take it away with the knee is going to be Childers, but then Laster gets control. Milligan works it up the near side, but out of bounds as we approach 10 minutes to play in the game. Livingston in complete control now at 4-0. Ooh, that one by Hall, thrown right back out of bounds. So Milligan to take the throw in for the Lady Wildcats. Sienna to play this one. That one's off the foot of West and over the goal line. While we got a moment, let's thank our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. Livingston Dairy Queen, Hall Funeral Home, Bullseye Security, Exit Realty, State Farm Insurance, Phil Marshall, Midstate Construction, Physical Medicine Center of the Cumberlands, Maynard's Automotive, Farmers Insurance, Rick Savage, First Church, E.B. Gray Jewelry, R&M Family Pharmacy, W&O Construction, Overton County News, Puckett's Family Dentistry, Gary Maxwell Insurance, Livingston Family Healthcare, Willow Grove Marina, Wascon Incorporated, Oakley Equipment Rental, Lucky Red Stables, and Livingston Regional Hospital. Thank you to our sponsors for making our broadcast possible here on Overton Events. We hope you're enjoying our coverage as that one over the goal line off Livingston, so a kick here for Anderson County.
That was Tara Hines once again with a long shot, a little bit wide. Once again, we talked about her and Copeland both dialing it in a little bit, but Tara Hines showing you why she was Freshman of the Year for the district.
Story kicks that one out of bounds. Hall with the throw in to Shock.
Ooh.
West battling with Rose there as they continue to work against each other, and Rose will kick it out of bounds as West getting the advantage in that one, and the throw in here for Sienna Milligan. Milligan to take the throw in here for the Lady Wildcats as we approach 8 minutes to play here in the game. And she hesitated, didn't she, when it came over her head?
I don't think she got the ball behind her head. Oh, that looked like a handball. Caught that with her arm.
Childers to Milligan. Milligan makes the pass in the middle, going to be taken away by Anderson County as they'll play it to the far side, but they will keep it in bounds. Anderson County keeps possession. They work it on the defensive end. Now Story coming up to take control for the Lady Wildcats. They get it to Childers. Childers now to Howard coming upfield to attack. Sayla works around the defender, makes the pass inside, trying to get to West. It bounces back out to Milligan. Milligan now will make the long pass into the box. Oh, that gets underneath the defenders. It rolled right underneath Carolyn Sperling, but Emily Martin ready for it on the back line, comes up to save it at the goal.
Sometimes you sneak one in there that you weren't planning. That was more of a pass. It was a good pass up front. Get it in the box, get it where the action, get it close where somebody can to get a foot on it. Here goes Childers.
Childers looking to attack, works against the double team. They grab her and hold her, now push her.
Yeah.
That's just getting a little too physical right there as Taryn will get the penalty kick here for the Lady Wildcats, or somebody will. And now I think they're going to get a yellow card on Anderson County.
Yep, here we go. It's out.
Said something there. So that is going to be number 31, Halen Willis, with the yellow card for the Lady Mavericks, as she'll have to leave.
I would anticipate that was something that she said because the foul, I didn't think warranted a yellow card, but it seemed like after the foul that the referee went back to her. So I would imagine she had a comment maybe back to him.
Coming in to replace her is going to be number 15, Elizabeth Troina. Ella Copeland going to take the penalty kick here. Clock stopped with the yellow card with 6:54 to play in the second half. As Copeland take this one for the Lady Wildcats. Ella with the right leg goes off the hands of Martin and over the top of the net. Laid it over the crossbar as Copeland got a good look at that one, didn't she?
Really did. Good shot, too. It was in the top 20% of the box, and then, of course, that generated a corner kick, so it's back to Livingston Academy.
Avery Chaffin to take this one. She'll take it low side with the right foot. Chaffin puts it in the middle of the box. A chance for a bounce, and it's in.
Nope, calling it off.
And what would be the reason for calling it off?
Well, typically it would be a foul on us, so Livingston Academy, so I got a feeling somebody pushed off. Livingston Academy, they came out celebrating, thinking they still had it, thinking the whistle probably meant they scored. Yep, I guess he started it back up. So a lot of times in that box, you're trying to, in basketball, you want to box out in there. Oh, there we go. That's kind of intentional in the back.
So it's going to be a penalty on Anderson County and a yellow card on Anderson County. That is Zoe Rose getting that one. Is that 3 yellow cards against them tonight?
Yes.
Selah Howard to take the penalty kick here. Anderson County getting a new player in for the first time, I believe. As checking in is going to be number 9, Emily Moser, checking in for the first time. Howard to take the penalty kick from about 35 yards.
You keep giving this opportunity to Selah Howard, she's going to score on you. That's just a matter of time. She's got the legs. She's pretty accurate.
Howard takes the shot. Martin will come outside the goal to make the play, though. Good job by Jasmine West being right in the spot she needed to be on any kind of rebound, but Emily Martin able to get control to avoid that second chance for the Lady Wildcats. Milligan pops it up to Childers with the header ahead. Childers is going to be hit by a defender, and the whistle going to stop play, and they're going to call a foul on Livingston, maybe a little bit of a push against Childers.
Yeah, she ran right over that defender. She was just being aggressive.
Milligan trying to knock it away for Livingston as Shock playing it to the middle of the field. Copeland with the pass ahead to Childers. The goalie Martin coming out to take control, though, for Anderson County. Emily Martin's played fairly well in goal tonight. Milligan will track that one down. Long pass ahead. Leander trying to get to it. Leander working on the near side. Leander will cut back to her right foot. Will take the shot and will have it knocked away.
Wow.
Emma Dulworth deflects that one away again. Oh, baby, has she had a region tournament. But I think we've got a penalty here. It's going to be off Livingston, of course, over the goal line. So a corner kick coming for Anderson County. And they haven't had many. Is this their first?
First corner kick. Actually, that was their first shot on goal the second half of the game. And boy, was it close.
It was. They didn't have many in the first half either, did they? Corner kick going right in front of the goal. It bounces through. Livingston had a lot of defenders back there, and they'll play it out of there for the Lady Wildcats. Anderson County gets control with Dixon. Dixon now has it knocked free. Childers all the way back on the defensive end will play it long. Now, you talk about a prevent defense on that corner kick. You think that the Lady Wildcats coaching staff wants to keep this shutout? They had all 10 players back there below the 18-yard box.
I think they'd like to see a 0 on the visiting team tonight just to carry it with them. I think we're far enough along in this game. I don't know what the score is. I'll see if I can pull it up on my phone here. There's a foul on Livingston Academy.
Yeah, contact over on the far side. Foul going to go on Tara Hines. Is taking that foul is going to be Raylan Dixon. And it will be Anderson County taking the kick. Is over there Renee Wilson. No, it's going to be number 6, Carolyn Sperling, to take it. Officer, though, we'll get to that one. It goes out of bounds off Officer, so a throw in here for Anderson County. Shock to throw it in. That one goes off of Hines over on the far side. Tara trying to keep control. Bounces to the offensive end for Anderson County, but Selah Howard just roaming free back there to get to that one. Now Leander coming over to try to get control. Leander will work it back. Howard knocks it away again. Leander gets it back. Howard still battling with her. Oh, that's fun to watch right there. Those two going at it. And now Anderson County still keeps possession deep in their own end. Can't see it for that group of Anderson County fans, but they back it back out to Hall now here near midfield. Hall has it taken away by Childers. Taryn looking to attack. Childers on this near side. Childers works it outside the defender. Taryn will try to set him up. Taryn will cross it back to her left foot. Childers going to be tripped up and a foul going to be called just outside the box.
It'll be a penalty.
This is a chance to really score off this foul by Anderson County.
Yeah, no, you're in the box. You got a penalty kick there. Yep, sure are. She was far enough in the box.
Can't see the line.
No, it's tough to see it from here.
Who's going to take the penalty kick this time for the Lady Wildcats? They're going to put Avery Chaffin out there to take it for Livingston. Clock runs with 1:52 to play in the second half. Chaffin looking for her first goal of the night. Emily Martin, the goalie for Anderson County. Clock stopped as the official comes in to say something to Martin, coming over to talk to the side official here. And they're actually coming to talk to the PA announcer about something. Maybe want him to say something to the crowd, but no announcement coming from the PA.
It's like he changed the clock, maybe added a little bit of time on there. I saw it change, but didn't really pick the numbers up.
Chaffin with the penalty shot, knocked away by Martin. It's rolling loose. Anderson County will get to it. Good stop by Emily Martin. Yeah, it ran down under 2 minutes, so they did put quite a bit of time back on, but a throw in here for Ella Copeland. Copeland goes inbounds, trying to get to Childers. Knocked away and taken away by Anderson County. It'll roll out here to Howard. Howard controlling on the near side, and Howard takes a hip check off Leander, knocking her out of bounds, and a throw in here for Anderson County. It'll be knocked away by Milligan. Again, a throw in for Anderson County. Shock to take this one as we are under 2 minutes now to play in the game. Milligan has that one go off her foot and out of bounds. So again, Shock to throw in for the Lady Mavericks. This one knocked free. West against two Anderson County players as she battles with Madron there at the end. Long pass ahead. Officer easily outrunning Anderson County to get to that one. Clark just showing that speed, but then can't keep it in bounds, and it's going to stay with Anderson County.
Livingston Academy in the last minute just needs to take it easy. Don't need anybody to get hurt or anything in the last minute of the game. You got a nice big lead. Don't let them score. Keep playing your defense, but let's start passing the ball. Just spread out and pass the ball between your players so they can't touch it. Let's just play keep away the last minute.
You know, you were talking about the opponents that these two teams are going to face. I would think that East Hamilton would be a huge favorite down there. They're hosting the region championship and Region 4 AA, and they are just a powerhouse as East Hamilton.
Yeah, and that game's over. They're an hour ahead of us. East Hamilton beat Signal Mountain 3-0. So it looks like Signal Mountain is going to travel to Livingston Academy, the winner of this game, on this Saturday.
Selah Howard bringing it up the near side for the Lady Wildcats. Howard avoiding Hall, avoiding contact. There's Hall putting that leg out almost with the trip. That one just falls out of her hand in bounds. It's knocked free. Howard had that one wound up, just went over the top of the ball. The ball comes loose now as we're down to 15 seconds to play. The Hog-Eye chant coming from the Livingston crowd as the Lady Wildcats are going to be the Region 4 AA champions here tonight. We'll have the trophy presentation when this one is over. The crowd coming to its feet here at Livingston Academy, recognizing the success of this Lady Wildcat team. They have rolled all year. They roll tonight. The clock shows zeros. The Lady Wildcats are the region champions, and they'll host Signal Mountain on Saturday night.
Well, there's the fireworks here at Livingston Academy. Wonderful, wonderful region final game here, Craig. Thought it would be closer, 4-0. Livingston really, you know, at halftime it was 1-0. There was that close game we were looking at, and here we go. They uncork it. That might have been the depth of the bench or just the talent of Livingston Academy. The 3 goals in the second half to really push it ahead.
As they get ready for the trophy presentation, Emma Leander is down on the field over here as the head coach for Anderson County checking on her. We certainly hope this is not any kind of injury that is going to be serious to Leander.
But both teams will advance. Anderson County will go down and play East Hamilton. They'll have to travel. Of course, they traveled here tonight about 2 hours. They got to go back home tonight. Got to go back to school tomorrow. Then Saturday, they got to travel back to Chattanooga. So a lot of travel when you get in that lower end of that bracket, when you get into that loser side of that bracket. You've got to go over here. Good sportsmanship. Livingston Academy coming out to see the injured player and to congratulate those players over there and to check on that player that's down as they've got her up now here, walking her off the field.
Coming over to the student section that's went down to the fence to recognize these champions tonight is the Lady Wildcats with a big win here at home. Let's get some final stats. Some final stats before we get ready for the trophy presentation, as they may be just about ready to do that, but you've got a second here, I believe.
Yeah, we really do on the, well,
no, you don't.
Maybe not. We're not going to be able to talk over the announcer, David Howard. Quite a celebration here tonight at Livingston Academy. Wonderful to see.
Hope you didn't have any plans on Saturday night.
I don't.
Because we're going to be right back here.
All right. I'm assuming that's going to be a 6 o'clock game again.
Sectionals usually start at 7 p.m. local time.
Okay.
Usually,
okay.
But I mean that may be something they can adjust, they can change. But usually statewide sectionals begin 7 p.m. local time, so we'll just have to wait and see. We'll try to let you know, but plan on 6. If it starts at 7, we'll have it on the screen there letting you know when it starts. But this was a fun one tonight. Now you can do some stats as we continue with what's going on. I think we need to give these stats because Livingston some good numbers tonight.
Yeah, it really did. Shots on goal for Livingston Academy. First half, 8 shots. Second half, 4. Didn't have a lot of shots. Well, that was the other team. Sorry. Look at I don't think I was counting PKs either. We got so excited there. So looks like about 13 to 15 shots on goal for Livingston Academy. Anderson only had 5 shots on goal the whole game. Corner kicks, which a lot of times will show the possession, the momentum of the game. Livingston Academy had 6 on the game, 3 for Anderson County. Not a lot of corner kicks, really, either side. Where you had a lot of numbers was in fouls. Livingston Academy did their fair share of fouling the other team. 10 fouls during the game. Anderson County, I'm going to need a calculator, 5, 10, 15, looks like 16 with 2 yellow cards, and they generated 2 penalty kicks. So penalties really hurt Anderson County tonight.
And Livingston Academy gets the win by a final score of 4-0. Thank you to our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. Congratulations to the Lady Wildcats of Livingston Academy, the Region 3 AA champions, with a 4-0 win over Anderson County. For Tyler Maxwell, Phil Marshall, this is Craig Cantrell saying good night from Livingston Academy.